palace silence is no longer just awkward family tension, it's starting to look like a total royal exile. Prince Harry reportedly wants out of the life he destroyed everything to build, while Meghan Markle is allegedly refusing to back down, and insiders now believe their marriage has become a battlefield over fame, freedom, money, and even the future of Archie and Lilibet themselves. For years, the public was told this was a love story powerful enough to break centuries of royal tradition. Harry walked away from the monarchy, military honors, royal protection, his country, and even his own brother, because he believed Meghan was worth the sacrifice. But now, the whispers coming out of California are becoming impossible to ignore. Friends close to the couple allegedly say Harry looks emotionally exhausted, isolated, and deeply conflicted about the direction his life has taken. According to insiders, palace officials reportedly blocked the possibility before it could even begin because trust between Harry and the royal institution has allegedly completely disintegrated. The fear that any private conversation with Harry could somehow become tomorrow's headline documentary scene, podcast clip, or future memoir chapter before the king's plane even touched back down in Britain. That level of paranoia tells you everything about how poisoned this relationship has allegedly become. And while his father stood beside presidents and world leaders performing royal duties on the global stage, Harry was photographed sitting quietly at a celebrity lunch spot in Los Angeles looking strangely alone. That image disturbed royal watchers more than people realized. No Meghan, no children, no royal purpose. Just a prince sitting far away from the life he once knew while his father carried on without him like the exile had already become permanent. Some people saw a casual lunch. Others saw something much sadder, a man realizing the bridge behind him may have finally burned completely. But this story did not begin in California. According to people close to the royal machine, the collapse started years earlier the moment Meghan Markle entered the royal orbit. Harry believed protecting Meghan from vicious media attacks would make his family rally around him. Instead, insiders claim it created immediate resentment inside palace walls. Harry reportedly felt furious that his family stayed silent while Meghan faced abuse. William allegedly saw Harry's aggressive public defense of Meghan as reckless and performative. And from that point forward, every disagreement became deeply personal. The public only saw polished smiles during the so-called Fab Four era. But behind palace gates, the atmosphere was reportedly toxic long before Megxit became official. There were whispers of screaming arguments, competing households, staff caught in the middle. Even Meghan's global popularity during the Australia tour allegedly triggered panic within certain royal circles who feared she was overshadowing more senior royals. Suddenly, headlines started appearing painting Meghan as difficult, demanding, impossible to work with. Harry allegedly became convinced his wife was being deliberately destroyed from within the institution itself. Then came the moment many insiders believe permanently shattered the brothers forever. The infamous argument where William allegedly confronted Harry about Meghan's behavior. Harry later claimed the confrontation turned physical, with William supposedly knocking him into a dog bowl during a furious fight. Whether every detail is true or exaggerated almost no longer matters because the damage was already irreversible. The brothers stopped seeing each other as allies. They started seeing each other as enemies fighting for survival inside the same collapsing family. And now, years later, Harry reportedly finds himself emotionally stranded. The monarchy no longer trusts him. Hollywood reportedly treats him more like Meghan's accessory than a prince. His legal wars over security continue draining money and energy. And perhaps most painfully of all, sources claim Harry has become increasingly haunted by the childhood his own children are missing. Archie and Lilibet are growing up thousands of miles away from cousins, traditions, castles, family gatherings, and royal history. Harry allegedly looks at William's children surrounded by grandparents, royal ceremonies, and extended family, while his own children experience almost none of it. That realization reportedly hit him harder than expected. But Meghan allegedly sees things very differently. Insiders claim she believes California is freedom, while Britain represents emotional destruction and institutional cruelty. According to whispers surrounding the couple, Meghan remains fully committed to building their future in America through media deals, branding projects, business launches, documentaries, podcasts, and celebrity influence. And that difference in vision may now be creating the most dangerous crack in their marriage yet. Harry allegedly wants peace. Meghan reportedly still wants expansion. Harry looks backward toward family roots. Meghan looks forward toward celebrity power. And suddenly, the same couple who once spoke with identical talking points reportedly cannot even agree on how their children should be raised publicly. The Archie birthday controversy allegedly exposed just how serious this conflict has become. Meghan shared carefully crafted birthday images celebrating Archie publicly online, while critics immediately accused the Sussex camp of turning family milestones into brand promotion. Harry reportedly hated the attention. Sources claim he fears every public image creates security risks and turns the children into commercial symbols instead of protected family members. That fear reportedly intensified after Meghan's lifestyle products talks and branding projects began intertwining more directly with family identity. Harry allegedly worries the palace could eventually strip Archie and Lilibet of royal titles entirely if commercial boundaries continue blurring publicly. Imagine how terrifying that possibility must feel for someone who already believes he lost almost everything else. The saddest part may be how completely the brothers' relationship has reportedly collapsed. Once inseparable, once walking behind Princess Diana's coffin together as grieving boys against the entire world. Now, total silence. Harry himself admitted they were on different paths years ago, but insiders now claim those different paths have become entirely separate realities. William reportedly sees Harry as someone who weaponized private family pain publicly for money and sympathy. Harry reportedly sees William as someone who chose the institution over blood, and because neither side appears willing to surrender emotionally, the feud keeps evolving into something colder and more permanent. Even Queen Elizabeth's death reportedly failed to heal the fracture. In fact, some insiders believe it made everything worse. Harry allegedly arrived late to Balmoral after confusion surrounding Meghan's attendance and family tensions behind closed doors. Then came the devastating detail that Harry reportedly learned about the Queen's death through public reporting before being properly informed privately. That moment allegedly shattered something inside him forever. Imagine being Diana's son, a prince born into the royal machine, yet still feeling like the outsider at the most devastating family moment imaginable. That image alone explains why Harry reportedly spirals between rage, sadness, nostalgia, and emotional exhaustion constantly. But while Harry reportedly drifts deeper into regret and isolation, Meghan allegedly continues fighting aggressively to protect the future she built after leaving Britain. Insiders claim she refuses to allow Harry's growing nostalgia toward royal life to reverse everything they sacrificed. To Meghan, going backward would mean admitting the palace won. And according to people close to the couple, that is something she may never emotionally accept. This reportedly creates brutal tension inside the marriage because Harry allegedly wants emotional peace while Meghan still operates in survival mode. One partner reportedly wants privacy. The other reportedly believes visibility equals power. One sees danger in constant exposure. The other allegedly sees opportunity. That difference now reportedly centers almost entirely around Archie and Lilibet. Harry allegedly fears his children are becoming trapped inside the same fame machine he spent his entire adult life trying to escape. He remembers the photographers chasing Diana. He remembers the headlines destroying his mother psychologically. He remembers growing up under cameras every second of his childhood. And according to insiders, every public image, every branding controversy, every online debate involving Archie and Lilibet reportedly terrifies him because he believes history could eventually repeat itself. Meanwhile, Meghan reportedly believes controlling their public image themselves is the only way to survive modern celebrity culture. And that may be the central tragedy of this entire story. Harry and Meghan are allegedly fighting the same war from opposite directions. Harry wants escape from media obsession. Meghan wants control over it. Harry sees the spotlight as dangerous. Meghan reportedly sees it as necessary. Harry allegedly dreams about simpler lives and lost family roots. Meghan allegedly dreams about independence and influence. And because both believe they are protecting their children, compromise reportedly becomes almost impossible. What makes palace insiders especially nervous is the possibility that Harry's emotional instability could eventually trigger an even bigger rupture. Some believe he misses Britain more than he publicly admits. Others think he secretly regrets the Oprah interview, Spare, and the endless war with his family, because reconciliation now feels nearly impossible. Yet at the same time, returning fully to royal life would reportedly humiliate him publicly after years of attacking the institution. That means Harry allegedly exists in permanent emotional limbo, unable to go back, increasingly uncertain about moving forward. And maybe that is the real reason these rumors feel so explosive right now. Not because Harry allegedly wants out, but because the fantasy itself may finally be collapsing. The fairy tale that once looked rebellious and romantic now reportedly feels exhausted, defensive, and emotionally fractured. Harry escaped the palace searching for freedom, yet somehow ended up fighting a completely different version of the same battle: cameras, pressure, public judgment, and emotional isolation. Only this time there is no royal institution left to absorb the damage for him. So now the world watches and waits. Will Harry eventually try rebuilding bridges with William and King Charles before it becomes too late forever? Will Meghan double down on the California empire she fought so hard to create? Will Archie and Lilibet grow up as distant royal outsiders or future reconciliation symbols? Nobody knows. But one thing has become painfully clear. This is no longer just celebrity gossip. It is a royal family collapse unfolding in real time, with cameras capturing every crack as it spreads wider and wider. And somewhere behind palace walls and Montecito gates alike, people on both sides reportedly understand one terrifying truth: the next decision Harry makes could permanently reshape the House of Windsor forever.